Your blood doesn't make you a Jedi. You'd have to be trained for that.
Today we're going to be taking a look at the VENTRESS saber from the Bad Batch. And if you have not watched the Bad Batch, I don't know what you're doing, but you are missing out on some of the best Star Wars content out there, especially when it comes to the animated shows. VENTRESS shows up in season 3, which is pretty much my favorite season of the whole show, and it is amazing. I love this saber. We got another curved hilt design from her, just like her red ones from the Clone Wars. I absolutely love and adore her red sabers, and this is like sort of a play on those, and I think it's phenomenal. They did such a good job with this design, and it's a freaking yellow saber. Like, when they did the trailer showing that she was gonna show up, I was losing my mind. Like, I was actually losing it. I could not wait for her to show up. Seeing a more Jedi-like, very calm and at peace Ventress just felt so right to me. I loved what they did with her character, and then bringing her back. It felt really nice just to see her like doing something different. This glow stick was sent out from Legion Sabers, and you'll find it pretty quickly as soon as you get on the site, right on the front page. A handful of the pictures you'll see on here I actually took myself, which is pretty cool to see. I don't actually have a code that works for this saber, but it does seem they throw in a free baselet saber for you, so that's pretty nice. I'm excited to show this to you guys. I'm of course going to unbox it, show you everything that it can do. I'm going to take it outside and do a spin test. It's very comfortable in the hands, so I don't doubt that it's still going to be very easy. Yeah, let's just get right into it. There's so much to cover on this.
Let go of your conscious mind. You're focused on the wrong things. We were pawns in the same war, and we all lost. I'm many things, but I am not your enemy.
So unboxing this hilt, you're going to find the saber enclosed in this beautiful wooden case, similar to the box Obi-Wan buries his and Anakin's saber inside of. The case has some distinctive emblems you'll recognize right on the top, and the May the Force be with you on the front, along with 2 latches to open it up. This is how it's going to look when you open it up, and everything you need is going to be inside of this case. Starting on the right side, you have a bag with a couple Allen wrenches and retention screws, which are super important to have. Next up, you have the charger for the saber, which you cannot charge the saber directly into the hilt. You have to take the battery out and charge it externally, which is how I recommend doing it anyway. Moving on to the center of the box, you're going to of course find the hilt, and it will come wrapped up in some bubble wrap. On the left side, I found some Imperial credits, which I'm unsure whether or not each purchase comes with these, or if Legion was just being extra nice to me, but shout out to Legion for being so kind. My currency collection is growing quite nicely these days. The display stand comes in several pieces, and you'll find a large bag with the assembly pieces inside of it. Don't forget to read the instructions. And the last item in the case is of course the Neopixel blade. The blade is not duel worthy, unfortunately. It definitely feels more like a mid-grade blade, which just means it's susceptible to breaking if you do duel with it. I was actually curious about the weight difference compared to a dueling blade, so after weighing it, I got a difference of 6.6 ounces with the Ventress blade compared to 9.1 ounces with the standard LGT TXQ dueling blade you see most often. Now when it comes to assembling the display stand, it only takes about 5 to 10 minutes. The most tedious portion is having to remove the adhesive on the front and back of each piece. Actually putting the pieces together is extremely easy. Just don't be like me and not pay attention and have to redo it. This is also my first time receiving one of these vertical display stands like this, so it's really nice to have some more variety in the collection. Now when you do get it fully assembled, it looks really nice, and there's actually a couple of ways that you could display the saber. I prefer the first option, which you're seeing here, but you could also flip it around and make it look like this. So as per usual, I'm going to break the saber down, show you how to use it, how to get into the chassis and things like that. So one thing that I really enjoy about this saber, and you'll notice it as soon as you pick it up, is the texture. It's really nice. I love the black grooves. Up here at the top portion, down here on the pommel and right here on the sides. They're all the same texture, and the black is a little bit different than the rest. I really enjoy it. You'll definitely notice it's a bit bigger in size than some other hilts, but it's nothing crazy. I have definitely seen worse. I think it feels really good in the hands, especially for being a curved hilt. So we're sitting at 1 pound and 9 ounces on this hilt. First thing we're going to do is get right into the chassis by taking out these 2 screws. You're going to notice a few more up above it. The bottom holds the chassis into place, and this one right here are for your blade. And this is just simply for this little top metal piece. That's really it. It does nothing else but that. So after you've taken those 2 screws out, you can just slide it right off. We've got a very big positive and negative marking on this side, which is super nice. A lot of people tend to put their batteries in backwards and ends up frying their board and their saber no longer works. You can see the port to connect and the SD card right underneath it on the other side. Obviously, your hilt's going to come with the battery inside of it. Align the positive with the positive side, and you can just snap it into place when you decide to take it out and externally charge it, because there is no USB-C port to charge this, so you have to take the battery out. So to turn the saber on, you're going to notice a kill switch hidden way up there. That little black dot, that's your kill switch. Take your Allen wrench, go to the top hole, go to the right and push it over to the left.
I don't fear you, Jedi. You
can see that it's more over to the left now, and if I put it back into that hole, push it to the right, it is now off. So now that the kill switch is turned on, you can go and put this back together. You've got to wiggle it and push at the same time. It's a little bit difficult. There we go. Up here at the top, you've got your main activation button and your second auxiliary switch on the bottom of that. This also comes with gestures already added onto it, which is super nice. You don't have to worry about adding it on later or just be stuck because you don't know how to do Profi. You've got twist on and off, swing on, and thrust on. And I'll go ahead and show you that now. So one thing that I'm seeing more and more common in Profis lately, which I absolutely think is brilliant, is your font direction. If you hold the saber straight down and hit your aux button, you're going to go backwards in your fonts. If you hold it any other way than straight down, so side to side, at an angle, perfectly straight up with the emitter going up, you're going to go forwards in your fonts. It's really nice instead of having to click your aux button like 20 times just to go all the way around for 1 or 2 that you missed.
I wasn't planning on killing you.
I'm a Jedi. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Anakin Skywalker.
Going backwards.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm a Jedi.
I wasn't planning. I don't fear you, Jedi.
And of course, you've got that beautiful smooth swing. If you ever want to turn the saber on but have it muted, you can do so by pressing the power button twice instead of once. Well, if I can actually do it. There we go. So a quick double press and there is no sound. And obviously you can use your secondary button for blaster deflections. If you press and hold, you've got the lockup effect, of course. Double tapping your aux button will give you lightning block. You can actually connect 2 of these by removing the bottom screws on the pommel piece, and this will slide right off. And if you were to buy 2 of these, you could connect them, similar to her red Clone Wars sabers. You've also got that shine through up at the top, which is super nice. I'm a big sucker for shine through on the emitters. I also really like the blade plug that it comes with. I don't have one like this. You can see the Neopixel pins down there. Alright, we are moving along into the fonts that come with this saber, and there are definitely some wild ones to hear towards the end that even I've never heard before. You'll be getting the highest quality audio possible with this portion, so you'll definitely enjoy these.
I wasn't planning on killing you, but you're making it very tempting.
Jedi, like my father before me.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Anakin Skywalker.
I might be one of the last of my kind.
It is obvious that this contest cannot be decided by our knowledge of the Force.
Master Dooku.
You are under arrest, my lord.
I am Bastila Shan.
Empress Palpatine.
Hello, Master. It's been a while.
Kylo Ren.
Rey Skywalker.
Taron Malicos.
Care to introduce your new friends, Caleb?
I have been waiting.
Our business is done. Stop smiling. It's unsettling.